Hi! So today is the day that everyone learns how bad I am at just sitting down and talking about a thing because I don't have the energy to write ahead of time what I'm going to say about the thing that I'm talking about today. I used all my energy on curling my hair, so I just can't type up the thing. So this will be fun. One of my friends asked me to choose a quote from The Fault in Our Stars and talk about it, so I'm going to read it off of this screen that's right here and then talk about it. There will come a time when all of us are dead. All of us. There will come a time when there are no human beings remaining to remember that anyone ever existed or that our species ever did anything. There will be no one left to remember Aristotle or Cleopatra, let alone you. Everything that we did and built and wrote and thought and discovered will be forgotten. And all of this will have been for naught. Maybe that time is coming soon, and maybe it is millions of years away. But even if we survive the collapse of our sun, we will not survive forever. There was time before organisms experienced consciousness, and there will be time after. And if the inevitability of human oblivion worries you, I encourage you to ignore it. God knows that's what everyone else does. There are a lot of quotes that I like from The Fault in Our Stars, but none that I want to talk about so much as this one. I think there's something really special and cool about the fact that humans can comprehend that their existence is fleeting. I think there's something to be said for considering that in your day-to-day life. And the way the quote is written, particularly at the end, seems very negative and very pessimistic in terms of what that means for us individually. But for me, the fact that this is all there is and this is all the time that we get to experience it has always been kind of exciting. I want to be clear that the reason it's so exciting to me is that we get to experience this at all. You may or may not know this, but the world is incredible. The world is so full of beauty and magic and countless things that we will never know about. And that fills me with this good energy and awe, and I'm just so happy to be here. The chance to experience and have consciousness in an infinite but temporary universe is so impossible that I am just amazed that I get to do that. I've always thought that the finite nature of our existence is a gift that allows us to do what we need to be doing with our time right now. Whether that's writing incredible novels or playing video games professionally or becoming a nurse or whatever it is that is your path, it's what you're choosing to do with the time that you have. It's so special that you get to do it even for the short time that we're on the planet. And yeah, in 100 years there might be no one who remembers that you existed at all. But at least that means that the people who know you now are experiencing something that no one else gets to experience. And this doesn't mean that I invite the oblivion of everything humans have ever known, but I do think that it's not a terrible thing, and it's also not something that is immediate in time as we perceive it. And I think that when John Green wrote what he wrote, he saw it as positively as I do. Because this quote isn't coming from the mouth of a 16-year-old girl, it's too fluid and the words are chosen too perfectly. But I don't think that that makes the quote less genuine or any part of the book less important or enjoyable. I think that one thing that John Green, both as an author and a human, can appreciate is that the universe is unknowable. And it is so astonishing that we get to know any tiny little part of it. And that just makes me so happy. I don't think that acknowledging that leads to a life that's any more negative. I think that it allows you to live a life that's more free and full of choice. And maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way because I've always been more idealistic than I should be, but I don't think that that is necessarily a bad thing. And I don't think that being an idealist will lead you to different events in your life so much as different perceptions of events in your life. And my perceptions are something that I'm super down with being more positive. In conclusion, the world is awesome, and we are so lucky to be a part of it, and I think John Green and I share similar life views. That's all I have in my brain right now, because I'm a little tired and a little hungry. Anyway, it's still VEDA. Check back every day in April for a new video. Tomorrow I will be discussing the queer young adult literature that has been important to me in my life. If you have ideas for things I should do for the next 20 days, please let me know. I have a list of things I'm doing for the whole month, and it's not even halfway full yet. So also, if you would like to discuss The Fault in Our Stars or any other John Green book with me, because this one's actually not my favorite, please let me know because I really enjoy his books and they're very important to me and I love talking about books. So, anyway, good things.